Night Thrift Haul. We go live every night at 8 or every night.
Saturday night.
Not every night. Every Saturday night at 8:30 Mountain Time, and we show you the junk that we bought, and we tell you what we paid for it and what we're gonna sell it for. If you want to go to jrvhome.com, you can follow along with us and see all the items that we just listed up on our website. We sell them online and in our shop here in Lehi.
She got some cool stuff this week.
I did quite a bit of shop. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to turn off.
So we're gonna rapid fire some of this stuff because there is so much. Like, there's a bunch of stuff on the table here, but there's almost as much stuff under the table. So we're gonna go quick, and it's all for sale. Did you already tell me?
We're gonna try to go quick, but we're gonna catch our breath for a second. I did print out all the prices. Look at that. Boom.
We're semi-organized.
Well, that's also why we're late.
First things first, 75-cent wood spoon. This looks like it's maple.
Yep, it was handmade, and it has the artisan's name on the back, although I did not read.
Mike T. Romero.
And I don't
It honestly looks like a shop project if I'm really getting down to it, but they did a really good job.
How did they twist it like that?
So you have to carve that out.
Why do you think that's a shop project?
Because that would have been a really cool thing to do in shop.
Now I just have to find the page that it's on.
Now it does look like they may have used the assistance of some sort of rotary / Dremel tool. I can just see a couple little telltale marks from that, but a lot of it is hand carved too.
Yeah, so I paid 75 cents and I'm gonna sell it for $12.95. If it was just like a turned spoon, I might have done like $9.95, but the fact that it's twisted like that,
it's cool.
That's way, way cool.
It's very sturdy.
And what kind of wood did you think that it was?
Actually, I said mahogany, but I'm going to guess walnut. It looks more like a walnut to me.
Kai said I look glamorous. That's good. I'm faking it. Okay, what cord is this? Hold on. This is going to make me...
Okay. It's lost its smell.
All right, what?
I can't tell.
Are you smelling the wood?
Tell. Yeah, you know what?
It's a hardwood though, right?
Yeah, it's very sturdy, very strong, even with the twist.
Kai, I am faking the glamour tonight with pearl earrings and lipstick and blush because really I'm itchy from insulation.
Are those your...
And I have sawdust up my nose.
Are those your 14 for like $7 pearl earrings?
I don't even know. I think it's like $8 and you get like 42 pair on the website.
Who doesn't need an R for Ray? We'll give it to Redrick Ray.
Harrington's on here. Hi, Harrington.
Hey, what's up, Harrington?
So I've loving the monogram and name stuff lately. So if your name is like Raymond, Rachel, your last name is Ray,
Robin.
Just like R, Richard, Roberto, 1995, and it has hanging hardware on the back.
Lots of R names out there.
Yeah, I couldn't pass it up. I mean, we're the Rays, so I'm like, if nobody else wants it, I'll figure it out.
Probably paint it white. That's what we do.
I don't know.
Is this getting a paint job?
Tell
me this is getting painted.
I don't think that's on the website.
This was originally $26.50.
So that was mailed to us, though, but I don't know where the box went.
Oh, really? I hope it looks like
paper mache.
There was a thrift store tag here. Yeah, it's some sort of paper mache. You don't know who sent it?
No, but Ivy didn't list it, so you need to separate that out.
Oh, sorry. Next week.
Maybe Ivy listed it, but she didn't put it in the right category.
Next week we'll show that.
Sorry about that.
All right, I'm going to show you this.
There's a Raymond watching with Anna, so there we go.
Hey, what's up, Raymond?
Or maybe he's just commenting. There's also Rashonda. Rashonda. Why is that so complicated for me?
I don't know. Just forget there's a W in there.
Okay. Old school with printouts, right? This is so that way I can have comments here and I can look up prices here. All right, so
Jami loves herself some enamel pots
because they look awesome with Christmas trees. We have like a 3.5-foot Christmas tree in the front of the shop, and we put it in our other black and white enamel. Yawning behind the enamelware.
Have to. Had to
we
do
put it in the enamel pot, and it looked really cute. I'm just gonna drink my water.
There's no price on this. Where did it come from? That's what I was looking for.
Oh, you know why I didn't have a price? Because it had a mismatched lid that I didn't want, and it was $1, and the price was on the lid. And I'm gonna sell it for $19.95. I have no clue why that was only $1. Normally they're like $5.
Maybe because
I pay up to $8. Zeb, you got busted for yawning.
She's been tattling on me a lot lately for my yawning. Like, I pretty much do it like 5 or 6 times every video. And lately she's like, why are you yawning back there?
The Coastal Chic says that she makes jelly in a pot like that.
Nice.
So we have 2 Chippy enamel colanders. These ones are chippy, so I don't think I'd actually use them to strain anything, but they would be really, really cute with some moss inside and planted for spring. One's big, one's small. They're both $10.95.
They got the good chippy on them though. Like they're ready to do some decor work.
Yeah, I love chippy enamel. $2 for the big one. How much was the small one?
$1.50.
$1.50.
Yeah.
And this one's a little bit more of a matte yellow.
This one I feel looks like it's been sitting in a window a little longer.
Yeah.
Or someone ran it through the dishwasher a lot. One of the two.
Well, and I thought maybe somebody had painted it that way, but if they painted it, they did the best tape job ever. I don't think they did.
It's not painted. It's like the original enamel. Cat, putting those over to the side.
Tracy says you could plant herbs in the spring, and Sally says there's no yawning in thrifting.
No yawning, huh? I can't fight it this time of night on a Saturday. It's usually been a long week by now. All right, so we have this glass jar, $2. It's got oranges on it. It's ready for some fresh hand squeezed orange juice.
Hand squozed. I was gonna say it reminds me.
It real good.
It reminds me of the kind of jar you would use when you had the frozen juice, but you know, fresh squeezed also an option.
Oh yeah, like the Donald Duck frozen.
You were raised
juice.
on that.
Yes.
So I think it's vintage, but just really good condition, because if you look on the bottom, see how it's got a little bit imperfect on the bottom.
Oh yeah,
and that's
it's not as
usually,
thick all the way around.
Yeah, it's kind of thick on one side, thin on the other. $12.95, and I paid.
You paid $2.
$2. If it is a reproduction, it's a really, really good one. And if it's vintage, it's in really good shape. I'm not saying one way or the other because I don't know.
Yeah.
Sally says you deserve a yawn.
I feel like I do
that.
some days.
I kind of want you to open those. I haven't opened them, and I don't know if they're necklaces or like a garland.
There's like a note in here. Look at this.
There's a note in there?
Something in here.
Let's find out what's in there. So how much did Harrington, did you just give me a super chat? Do you know what that is?
How's it going? He
It's
wanted
going
to
good.
try it out.
Thanks for the super chat, Harrington. And he brought me a Snickers bar and a Dr. Pepper, but I promise I only drank that much.
He brought me a Reese's and a Powerade.
Yeah, I don't drink soda very often.
Kid's trying to butter me up for something.
Oh, Les says she's not feeling good, but she won't miss us.
Sorry, Les. Hope you're feeling better soon.
So is it a garland? I guess so. So I thought this would be really cute for Valentine's Day for
Get your Mardi
make your
Gras
own
on.
necklace. But you could also use these to put on a shabby Christmas tree.
Hold on, we're just gonna. It's
Oh,
long. You could really
Donna-
garland this out.
Donna wants a picture of your cat, Harrington, and the only one I have is the one from Snapchat. So I need you to text me a picture of Chet so I can put it on the group. And your dad is gonna play Pretty Pretty Princess.
No, I just want to see how big this is.
No, you're dressing up. Is there something you need to tell me?
No, you know.
So let me tell you a
all the
story.
things.
I'm trying to buy this man some new clothes. Okay, because I think people think that he doesn't have nice things because
I have things
I
that
don't
have
know
been
what.
worn to work in.
But I'm telling you, it's because buying clothes for him is a situation. So I get on my wholesale site and I find all these things. I put them in my cart and he's going through and he's like, nope, not gonna wear that. Nope, not gonna wear that. I'm like, you do realize that you wear women's palazzo pants on
Well, I
camera,
saw-
and
we
you
actually
can't wear a
had-
shirt with buttons?
We actually had the conversation. I looked at something. I'm like, I'd wear the palazzo pants before I wore that.
Yeah, it was just like a short sleeve t-shirt, but it had 3 buttons, and that was a no-go for him. So that is why this man doesn't have a lot of clothes, because he's picky.
Dang, buttons. They're so restrictive. Who wants buttons?
Who wants buttons?
This one's got a little bit of a knot, but I think we could work
What
it
are
out.
the 2
given
yellow
time.
birds made of? I think they're ceramic or...
Oh, we can show
I'll
them right
you
now.
in a second. Well, Zeb's done.
Oh, these.
All right, how much was this bag, by the way? $1.50, and I'm selling the whole bag for $19.95, but it's a lot of beads.
It's a ton of beads.
And nobody's bought the tree skirt yet, either. It's in the holiday collection if you need the tree skirt. So what do you think those are made of?
So I'm gonna guess just like regular old clay. Nope.
No, they
Nope.
look like
They're terracotta.
terracotta.
I can see there's a couple little tiny chips on here.
$16.95 for the pair of
They're
them.
solid terracotta though. Usually terracotta's like hollow, but these
And
are solid.
They've got a hook to hang them, but I don't know where you'd hang them because they're heavy. You can't put that on your tree.
Not your Christmas tree.
I don't know. But they were cute. I couldn't pass them up. I'm not going to paint them because I like the color. I love the terracotta chipping through on these. And they were $1 each, and I am selling them for $16.95 for the pair. Chirp,
Yep.
chirp, chirp. Birds always sell really, really well. All right. I'm going to have you move that to the right.
Well, I'm gonna run out of room to the
So
right.
Connie says the
soon
pitcher
enough.
with the oranges most likely came with small juice glasses. You would see them at the King's Dime store.
Oh.
And Melissa's on here incognito. And Dory, your mom's on here.
Hey, what's
watching
up,
your
Mom?
Dory.
My mom.
Oh,
is
Katie
having-
Scott's on here. She just made her last video for the year. She's
No more
taking off
videos.
for the rest of the year. I don't even know what that would be like.
How is that, Katie? How's that working out for you?
Renee says that her husband refuses to let him donate his old fluorescent work shirts. Renee's husband, that's my sister, her husband is also picky. If you buy that man a t-shirt without a pocket, he's not gonna wear it. All t-shirts must have a pocket. That's David's rules.
All t-shirts must be soft.
Leslie said you could
Must
serve
be
tang in
gray.
that picture.
Ooh, tang is delicious.
Oh, Katie said still another video, just no more furniture projects.
Oh,
All
cool.
right, that works.
So these are a matching set of really awesome pitchers. They're kind of just plain, but they're really thick glass. They've got nice bottoms, and then they've got like these dots, almost like a hobnail on the bottom that gives it like a really fun look just along this bottom
Yeah,
edge.
this is how thick the glass is. I would say, what, like an inch?
Yeah, it's an inch. It's
An
an inch
inch
thick
thick.
on the bottom.
I would say these are probably at least from the 80s. It says Mexico on the bottom.
This is a 1/4 inch thick all around here too. So
You know what? I'm
they're
thinking it could be
stout.
for like beer
They remind me
or
of
like,
You went beer. I was gonna say they remind me of the church pitchers before
Oh.
they started going all
or
plastic.
church pitchers. But whatever they are, they're definitely commercial grade because they're so heavy
Yeah,
duty.
they're good, and they've got a little wear on them, but I think a little lemon oil and they'll polish right up.
Yeah,
Yep.
so what Jean does is she cleans them with Dawn and then she polishes them with lemon oil and she does magic.
So
Magic with
these
glass.
were $2 each. Yep, $2 each. How much are they going for?
Hold on, I gotta find my piece of paper. Let me scroll.
All right, well, I'm gonna set these aside.
Set those aside. I can't remember how much I priced them at.
I gotta go for a little trip because if I don't set stuff far away, I'm not gonna have room
Maybe
to
if you
set
go for a
stuff.
trip, I'll find my sheet of paper. Wait for it. I give up. Caitlin, did you drop the link? $14.95. She dropped it like a million years ago.
$14.95
each, and I paid $2 each. And they will sell fast because how thick they are, and they're perfect for gravy or buttermilk syrup.
So these are not thick. They're actually rather thin. I was alarmed at how light they
They
were.
are a little bit seeded.
But they have metal tops and they're like a blue-green color. Can you kind of see the color on there? This little one was $1. The big
There
one
is-
was $1.50. I imagine there
Got
was
it.
like a medium one in between here at one point, but we've only got the short guy and the tall guy.
And for the pair, they're $18.95.
But I feel like you could still
I would
make
just
those
put them
go.
in separate locations.
Like one over
I was
here
actually
and
going
one
to sell
over
them
here.
individually, and I would have probably made more money. But Ivy listed them as a set, and I was like, "That's cool, $18.95 for the set." And did you tell
The
me how much I
savings are
paid?
coming to you. Yep, I did.
Okay. So
$1.50
I
and
always love
$2.
green glass. It's just a little bit green.
And it's, the seating is good. Let me see
Green
if I
means
can.
money.
You see if I can.
What are church pictures? So like at church, we have what's called a cultural hall, although no
It's
cultural
really-
events actually happen there. It's a
It's
gym.
really for basketball.
It's a gym, and then there's usually a kitchen off the gym, and in the kitchen they have like things for events, but nobody ever uses them because nobody ever wants to wash them. But there's plates and cups and pitchers. Sometimes they use the pitchers, but back in the day they had glass pitchers. Now they're plastic. They should have saved the glass because glass is better for you, but they didn't know.
So $1.50 on this. This is almost the same color as those two jars I just showed. No lid for this one.
Not old.
It was
just
$1 originally at the thrift store. A little
And-
hobnail action on there.
I don't know that it's actually faster. It can be yours for the low, low price of $8.95.
Yeah.
I should just check stuff off.
You're like, where have I been so
In
far?
the bead bag, was there a note?
Oh,
You were supposed to look.
there was a little red thing. I don't
What
know if
does
it
it
was
say?
a note per se. Hold on, I gotta go find it.
Oh, Rave is now Vintage Bee and she's opening up a new store. Oh, this picture is also $14.95 and it's got ridges. It's a little bit more decorative for like a garden party, so not as like beer or church-esque, but also cute. Also, it's actually a little bit wavy glass, and also gonna need some lemon oil to polish it up.
So Christmas decorations.
Oh, new old stock.
That's what this was. I thought it was a note, and it was folded up in there, and it was this.
I love it. Originally, they were $1.59 each. Now, does it tell you the total length on there?
No, it doesn't.
Must be old, because these days they tell you exactly how much you're getting.
Yeah, you have to. That's
We're
the rules.
not promising a certain amount. We're also not promising that you won't have fun untangling them.
They actually weren't tangled very much. There was like a couple little spots that would have been easy to detangle.
Tracy says, remember all the glass snack sets? Funny story about those. I went up to, our church has a property that we did a youth retreat at, and this lady was giving us a tour, and she's like, oh, I've been meaning to take all these to DI. And I was like, well, I could probably sell this in my shop. She's like, take them. I'm never going to get rid of these. So she gave me all these glass snack sets that had belonged to the church. I think I actually wound up donating most of them, but I kept some of them. In fact, we still have some of the hobnail cups here in the shop that I got from them. But anyways, I do remember.
So this might be the coolest recipe holder we've had. So it'll hold your recipe book open to the page you want with this fun ball and chain action. And
I think the ball and chain is interesting.
kickstand.
Also, you can take these and put them on the back side and use it for an iPad.
If you have an iPad.
Yeah, it could be an iPad holder. I would take them off completely because you probably don't want to do this to your iPad. Boing! Clack, crash into the glass.
Yeah, you don't need the ball and chain to hold the iPad at bay, just for paper pages.
So, old school, ball and chain. New school, get rid of the ball and chain.
I can't remove the dangly balls. They're like those things that click together.
All right. We didn't even tip.
It's $2.
We
got mesmerized by the ball.
The dangly balls. $19.95. And it's made of metal.
It's tin, and it's a great color already. It's ready to go. Let me give you a close-up of that little
Katie
gold.
saying here, Zeb, please remove the dangly balls from your chest. Katie Scott. In case you didn't know, Saturday nights are January Vintage After Dark. Oh, and by the way, our solid copper water bottles are back at jrvhome.com, and they're 25% cheaper. I found a better wholesaler. All right.
I gotta get rid
That
of
is
those.
not a beatdown pack.
I gotta get rid of these jars that are clanking together every time.
Okay, we'll do those next. Okay, so how much did I pay for that one, that little cutting board?
You paid $1 for it.
And I'm gonna sell it for $9.95.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do a thing to it because it's perfect.
It is in good shape. It'll get a good scrub.
You get a good scrub.
Everything gets a good scrub before we ship it off out.
But
into
it
the
has
world.
that like perfect farmhouse patina. It's the right size for slicing limes or lemons, strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
But you'd have to bleach it afterwards if you did strawberries because they always get down in the cracks. Although you probably shouldn't bleach it because I don't know if you're supposed to bleach wood.
It's not the best.
Not the best option.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Wood cutting boards are actually cleaner than plastic because bacteria doesn't get down into the plastic and not dry out because the wood will dry out.
Keep it PG. He should be talking.
I always keep it PG. Even when he thinks I don't, I am. He just goes there and I can't stop him from doing that. Look at the handle on that. This is cut glass. No, this is pressed, not cut.
I was gonna say that's not cut, that's pressed. It's hobnail. It's a little creamer.
Tiny little baby creamer.
Ivy called it a little pitcher. I had to change it. I was like, what's a creamer?
It is picture-esque.
You could use it for a gravy, like if you had a single serving of gravy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's eating this much gravy? That's like, that might cover my potatoes.
I don't know where this is. Oh, $8.95. How much did I pay for it?
You were a buyer at 75 cents.
Ooh, super chat. My mom is awesome.
Oh,
she
thank you, Sally.
Is home and she was doing the dishes when I left, and she's seen her general practitioner, and she's got some specialist stuff lined up. My dad actually has a hernia, by the way.
I knew it. He's been complaining about his groin area where I thought they may have made the incision for his heart surgery. He's been having trouble walking up the stairs, but every now and then I catch him trying to lift stuff he shouldn't at the farmhouse, and I'm like, hey, what are you doing? And now look what happened.
Yumiko, the ornaments are glass. We'll show them to you in a little bit. Yeah, so my dad had a hernia.
It's actually good news because it's something that can be fixed, and we know what the problem is.
Yeah, but he has to have surgery.
Here's the thing.
How many surgeries can one man have in a year after he moves in with his youngest daughter? I told him, listen, it's been 6 months. Don't lift anything. Just wait 2 weeks. I can't do surgery right now. I said, if you have surgery, you're going to recover in a hotel room with mom.
You know, he's very cognitive. He remembers things really well, and he does stuff because he wants to, not because he knows he shouldn't.
Yeah,
he's not a good listener.
He's cute. Yeah, it is a bummer about the hernia, but we'll get it taken care of. So
yeah, it does stink that he has a hernia, but we know what the problem is. That can be solved.
Remember when you had hernia surgery?
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was a lot of pain, and it took a long time to heal.
I had to roll out of the bed. I could not sit up for like a week.
You were not with my dad when he had heart surgery.
I'm probably not going to be with him when he has hernia surgery.
Oh, he is, because he's going to have hernia surgery after he moved. And you're going to have all the spare time. I'm going to give him a little bell. I have a lot in the shop. And he'd be like, Zap!
That's for Eliza.
Zap!
She loves helping Grandpa out.
Okay, I'm pretty sure these are German. Because it says humulus, lupulus, I don't know.
That sounds more like Latin.
That sounds Latin, but on the bottom it says Der Weiblichen Hopfen.
They got these fun little grapes in here.
Do you speak German? Would you let me know? Is it Latin on top, German on the bottom? I don't know. All I know is it ain't English, so I figured it must be something over the seas.
So this needs some
lemon oil.
But we're not
talking about these.
Well, you got them. I've been holding these for a while you looked for them.
But did you tell them how much they cost?
They were $1 each.
$1 each, and I'm going to sell them for $18.95 for the set of 3.
Okay. Little, almost like a flower on the base.
Humulus lupus is a flower.
I figured it was that. I mean, it looks like it's got berries on it there. Little picture here.
Somebody said hernia or pseudo aneurysm. I don't know. I didn't get the call from the doctor. Oh, that creamer is Duncan Miller, Canterbury. Does that mean it's a lot of money? Because I don't think I priced it that way.
You I would guess you priced it for $7.95 or $6.95.
$6.95. I called it the glass tulip creamer.
It's tiny.
So if that is a lot of money, then somebody should buy that, because I only priced it at $6.95 because it was cute.
Okay, we've got this. I want to say it's a dove. It looks dove-esque. I thought it was going to be a bell, but no bell. It's just cast iron. It's just cast iron.
Around here, cast iron is weapon grade.
It is. It even comes with a pointy part.
It does. And look, pointy. Well, this iron is pointy. And it's a little bit chippy, and it looks like somebody painted it this blue color. It's kind of glazy.
I want to say that might be the original, like, glaze on there.
Like they tried to make it look old.
They missed a part.
So it's $1.50, and because it's cast iron, I'm going to sell it for $16.95, because it's a bird and it's cast iron, which makes it twice as awesome.
Well, and it's got tons of detail. Look at the feathers on the wings there.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
I got to make a run over, and, well, I'm going to put these back. There's this little, what is this, ramekin? Is that what these are?
Can someone please tell me where you get your tags at? My company on Etsy is no longer in business. What kind of tags?
Yeah, that sounds. If you were getting them off Etsy, they sound like they were fancy tags.
That is fancy. I get mine on Amazon.
So this is like stoneware.
Yeah, and it has on the bottom, it says, does it say anything? It's like so faint.
Yeah.
Do you want me to use my 2015?
It says full circle is what it says.
Full circle. It was 75 cents, and I'm going to sell it for $3.95.
They passing along the good deals.
Yeah.
This is asking for a tiny little casserole. This is from Japan.
Oven and microwave safe. It's stoneware, and I'm going to sell it for $9.95. Does it have a price tag on it?
It does not.
I think it was like $1. I'm going to go with $1. I actually think that it didn't have one.
These lemon trays are metal.
They're not lemons.
Or flowers. They're flowers.
They're lemony yellow, but they're roses.
So they were $2 a piece. They do have, they're metal, and I want to say they're enamel.
Yeah, enamel.
They got a little bit of wear around the edges. They've been used a little bit, but you know, that adds to the value around here.
Right, yeah. And I'd say they're vintage. They're stamped 35 on the bottom. I don't know what that means. I just think they're really pretty. I'm selling them for $6.95 each, and we have 7 total. They're sold individually.
Yep, 7 of them. All right, I'm putting all of the things back on here so I can transport. Wish me luck.
Big Kahuna says nothing keeps you from the race. Big Kahuna just got a new set of lungs.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
That's awesome. Good job. Every time you blow a bubble or blow up a balloon, you'll be thinking about...
Or take a breath.
Yeah, or take a breath, yeah.
Basically everything. That's awesome. That
Les
blows
says
my
she's
mind
looking
that...
for a plain white ironstone pitcher. I actually, Les, is not old, but I have some cute, creamy ironstone pitchers coming. They're like a set of 6, but I might sell them individually, so I'll let you know.
It just blows my mind that like procedures like getting new lungs are a thing. And
Wendy laughed when I was like, they're not lemons. All right, so we have these salt and pepper shakers. I'm not going to paint them because some people like the old wood, but if you wanted to paint them, I would use milk paint because it's food safe and you can seal them with oil wax.
we love milk painting these, and they turn out so cool and chippy.
These are bigger than I normally find, which is also awesome. So if I was painting them, I'd probably sell them for like $29.95, but because I'm not, it's gonna be $19.95 for the pair, and were originally $1 each.
So that's a lot of salt. You gotta go easy on the salt. And then the pepper grinder, the whole top turns so you can get good grip on there.
I always like it when there's actually salt and pepper left.
There usually is, but someone
I'm
cleaned
like, I
these
don't want
out.
your old salt and pepper. Well, before you donate it, dump it.
They could also pair nicely.
Les says, could you make them into candlesticks?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, if
you'd
you
have to,
paint them,
like,
they kind of have that feel.
You'd have to lop the top off, and then
Yeah,
maybe...
and they're hollow, so I would probably do. So this is how I'd do it, Les. I would zip just the top off, maybe 1/4 of an inch, and then I would fill that top with Bondo, then paint them. But I like them as salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to that. I don't think they'd be worth more as candlesticks.
This is resin.
It is.
Yes, it's wood base.
I was like, that doesn't look like resin to me. Are you sure it's not
Okay,
like
so the
MDF?
whole thing, what threw me off is that there's some wax that looks like plastic on here.
Well, generally candlesticks have wax.
Well, it wasn't melty looking. It was just like a thin layer, but I got it.
Oh, it's $7.95 for that one.
For this?
And I'm not going to paint it because I kind of like the finish. It's like rustic gold
So it's got a
situation.
maroon color going. It was 75 cents originally, and it's got some gold coming through. I'll show
We
you.
will get the wax off of it. So what I do to get rid of the wax is I just get my heat gun out, and then I pull the heat gun off and then wipe at it and then keep doing that until all the wax gets off.
Okay. So I'm intrigued by this guy. This looks like a Father Christmas situation.
It is. So Ivy listed that one.
But he's
as
not painted yet. Usually they're painted up all crazy.
He's gonna get painted.
Oh, is he?
So usually,
Super detailed on this.
Ivy listed it as man with gifts. I'm like, Ivy, that's not just a man with gifts. I'm pretty sure it's Santa. So $16.95, and we're gonna paint and wax it. So that's gonna go.
So it's from 1992, 25.46. In 2 years, this will be vintage. So give it a couple more. Well, a year. We're basically into 2021
When
here.
we paint it, it'll be Jami Ray vintage.
Bam.
Boom.
Done.
All right, this is going over here. But the detail is awesome, but it definitely needs paint and wax. And it's red one. Resin.
Yeah.
So it was $2.49 at Goodwill. I didn't buy it there. And originally it was, this came from Sue. It was $2, probably at a yard sale. So I don't know what the original price is.
Either way, it was a good buy.
$28.95.
Originally back in
$28.95.
1992.
And it could be yours for the low price of $16.95.
You know, back in 1992, $28.95 was probably about what $60 is now.
Jonas says he looks like Gordon's Fisherman.
You know what? He does.
He does. He's the Santa of Gordon's Fisherman. All right,
next.
retro salt and pepper shakers. These are bombs.
Can you see the gold on there?
It's gonna be like a 20-year thrift haul. So I paid $1 each for these. Was that one? Does that one have a separate tag?
This is the pepper, I'm guessing.
Yeah, $1 each, and I'm selling for $14.95 for the pair. They're Anchor Hawking based off of the logo on the bottom.
The pepper did not get used as much as the salt. The
Number
gold is a little
11.
more worn on the salt.
Yeah, they're worn and tarnished a little bit,
Yeah,
but
there
they're
is some
really
tarnish
cute.
going on.
How is oil wax different from clear wax? Oil wax is liquid, clear wax is like a cream.
Where's Redrick? He sings the Imperial
that's-
March all day
That's
long.
not for sale.
Oh, this is not.
That was supposed to be wrapped up under the tree for you.
Oh, for me?
Surprise! I bought you a Star Wars mug or a Star Wars glass. $1. Priceless.
Yes, it is.
We don't sell Star Wars here. You
Let's
can't buy
see.
it from me.
2011. This is getting older.
And it says it's not a toy.
I'm gonna vote apothecary jar on this. It doesn't have a price tag on it. Did we get it from someone?
No, that must have come from Sue because I didn't recognize it. But I had no idea how little it was.
Did you price it big?
I don't know what I priced it at. I can't find it. Oh, super chat from Jana Griffin. Thanks for all of the great videos. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas, Jenna.
See, I can
Did
see
we
it
miss
here.
a super chat up there? I feel like we missed one.
No, it was Sally Vonzel. I said it already.
Are you sure? Oh, there's been
Yeah.
a lot.
Did
There's
I
a
say
lot
only-
of chatting. You missed one from Yumiko.
No, I answered that. She said,
Oh.
are the glass ornaments glass? And I said yes.
Oh, I missed that. Sorry, Yumiko. I missed your super chat. Thank you.
But you know what's sad is I can see that picture.
You can look right at it with your
Oh,
eyeballs.
$8.95.
Oh,
Oh,
my
I
God.
priced it okay. That's
That's
cool.
fine because it's got a little bit of seating, just a
And
couple
it's
little
got a
spots.
And it on the again, it's older because the bottom, or they just did not. They tried to make it look older because the bottom is not uniform. It's thicker on one side than the
This
other.
looks like it would be good for like oil, like for like salad dressing.
Yumiko says it says sold or she would buy it. Shoot, sorry. It's fast on there.
Well, some people
Amy
were
says I look
pre-shopping.
glamorous. Thanks, Amy. I'm gonna put lipstick and pearls on every day. 30 seconds to glamour around here.
I really love this jar, not because of the color, but check out this handle. How cool is that?
So I'm saying juice pitcher. I love that it's ribbed and then it's got the square in the front. It's beautiful cobalt glass. If you guys are resellers, blue glass, this color, it's like the blue iris of DIY paint kind of color, always sells well. How much was that?
This was only $2.
I'm gonna sell for $12.95. It may already be sold because I can never keep those around.
Yeah, it's good.
Wally said I was absolutely not pre-shopping with this emoji. Did I do the emoji right? Oh, it's not sold yet.
Oh, that one's up for
What's
grabs.
going on, people? I don't even know you anymore. All
Well,
right.
maybe someone didn't dive deep enough down into the listing.
Canning funnel, $6.95, and I don't know what. I think that came from Sue.
And then
And
just a
that's not for
round
sale, that's my
biscuit
biscuit
cutter.
cutter.
You're gonna use that, huh?
I swear that I bought 2 of these, but Ivy only. Oh, I did. Oh, good. My kids are always losing my biscuit cutters, so these are not for sale.
Kids. What are you gonna
Yes,
do?
I shop for myself at the thrift store too. So.
Heart-shaped tins, 75
Oh,
cents.
super chat from Carts and Millie. Tanya says Merry Christmas.
Oh,
guys.
thank you,
Merry
Tanya.
Christmas. People are starting to stress me out. Jean is so cute. She dropped off the 12 days of Christmas kisses where you eat a Hershey kiss every day for the
Oh, I
kids.
forgot. Those are still at the farmhouse.
You're gonna have to get those.
That's right. I'm going back. I have to
But I was
finish
like, that's so
doing some
sweet.
stuff.
But I'm like, what do you mean 12 days to Christmas?
It's only 12 days to Christmas?
Well, today's the 12th. 12 plus 12 is 24.
Yeah.
And Christmas is
Christmas
25th.
Eve.
I was like, we got some online shopping to do tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, Sweet Pickins is food safe. So you can use any of Sweet Pickins farmhouse finishes or the hemp oil, all food safe.
Bio-certified. Man, we use it on all kinds of stuff and use it like a stain on like cutting boards, rolling pins. It's good.
All right, little basket. I don't know that I would have bought it except for, why do you think I bought it
The
though?
wooden handle.
The wooden handle. I mean, not that it's not cute, but the handle makes the basket. It's $8.98. Oh, Yumiko says, find another tree ornament for her. Just bill me. All right, well, if I find one, I'll let you know. I've only ever found one in all of my thrifting.
Yumiko's got a personal shopper situation
she
going
put,
on.
She slipped that $5 to the maitre d'. So if I find it, Yumiko,
That was slick.
my lid's already off.
That was slick.
It was slick. I'll remember $5.
Okay, I got to make a run.
What are those heart tins? Were we not gonna talk about
I
those?
talked about them already.
What did you say about them?
They're heart tins. They were 75 cents.
But how much am I selling them for?
That's a good question.
People come for the money here. They want to know.
They want to know if they're doing good thrifting.
They want to know. $12.95 is what I'm going to sell a set of 3. But
So the
here's the
reason
thing.
we tell you guys what the pricing is so that you can see kind of what we're paying and get a good idea of what you should be paying in your area. And some areas are going to be a little higher. Are you trying to give me a kiss? Look at that. But for the most part, yeah, I'm all Twitter-pated over here now. I had to dig deep into my Bambi reference. But for the most part, our prices are gonna be what you'll find. Sometimes we find good stuff, but if you look, you can find the good deals.
I'm just hoping that if you guys are resellers, that it helps you know what to pick. Because I think sometimes people think they have to get like only the super old stuff or like whatever, you know, certain specific things. But if you dig deep, you can find good deals. So the only reason I picked these, I wouldn't normally pick them up, but Valentine's Day is coming. And these would be so cute if you painted them and then you stenciled little words like the conversation hearts. So $12.95 for the set of 3, and they're good size. They're not like super, super small. You can make little cakes in them. All right, now you may have the hearts.
You guys, this is cast iron, and it's enamel too. It's like all the things, and the right color. That pot's winning.
Yeah, and these are not gift with purchase. Let me. So it's from Oster, and it does have chippy paint on the side, but the inside, totally usable. And they normally sell for around $40 or more. And I paid $7, and I'm gonna sell it for, I think, $22.95. If you guys like crusty bread, a Dutch oven is a must. There's a recipe from Martha Stewart. It's called No Knead Bread, and it rises like 14 hours. You just like stir it loosely, and it's kind of shaggy. You let it rise, and then you bake it in a Dutch oven, and it is amazing.
I just like that this is cast iron. I love all things cast iron.
Kai said I should keep it. I actually have a selection of Dutch ovens.
We got a few.
I used to cook back in the day.
So this is from Caitlin. Oh, did you talk about these yet?
That was from Caitlin. Oh, that was from Caitlin. I did not talk about those. So those are being sold together, the copper ones, just the trees.
2 copper trees.
Where's the copper trees?
You're gonna sell them as a pair. That way, if you got 2 kids that want to help you with the cookies,
or you want to cut 2 cookies at a time, or you want to use them as ornaments.
You could double fist it.
$4.95. Sold, Big Kahuna says. So they must have sold. And then all of these, show them all these. So these would be cute. You could use them as cookie cutters, but also I love ornaments on the tree. I just think they, they're kind of homey.
Oh, you can't even see what that is.
And then if you need them after they're on your tree, you could just take them off, use them, and put them back. That's what I would do.
This is like a leaf, like a holly leaf.
These are the deal of the century, $14.95.
A little bell.
Hearts, gingerbread.
Oh, multiple bells. Ooh, we've got a clover situation.
That's a club, isn't it? Like from cards? Is that clover?
Sure.
Oh, there's an
angel.
angel.
Just because it's not 4-leaf, like the 4-leaf clover is fairly rare, right? So that's why this is just
the regular. This is a candy cane.
What is this? Is it like a witch on a broom? It is a witch on a broom.
Oh, it is, yep. I was like, I don't know, is it a reindeer? It's a big gingerbread. Oh, there's a snowflake.
Okay, oh, this guy's getting serious. He's got a cut in the middle. Oh, that's so you can hold
bells.
It. Gotcha.
I think that's it. Bells, and then what do you think that is? The letter A?
That looks like Santa's hat.
Or witch's hat.
With the little ball on the side?
Yeah, it's Santa's.
Yep.
Okay.
Is this a tiny little dog? This is a tiny little dog.
The Dutch oven,
to give you an
is kind
idea,
of heavy. I think 22 should ship for like $14.95. I don't know. If you go on the website, it calculates it for you. Just go to jrvhome.com and it's already ready. Amy said if she had more than 41 cents in her account, she would have super chatted the tip for Jami and Zeb Love Story Show. I was actually just trying to grab something and I didn't want him to be annoyed with me, so I was like, if I kiss him, he won't get upset.
Didn't even notice. I was like, oh, kiss coming. Here we go.
Okay, the birdcage sold for $14.95 and we got it for free $99. Free.
Caitlin scored this and
it's
then
been
she
in the
passed
back of
it
Zeb's
on.
truck for like a month.
She gave it to us like a month ago when we were down there picking up shiplap down in her neck of the woods, and I finally cleared out the back of the truck, so all of the because it's where I've been saving like the stuff that needs returned.
Hey Zeb, did you paint your hand?
So this is interesting stuff. This is Aqua Shield, and I painted the ceiling of the shower because it's wood. It's that beadboard wood that we've been doing. And I put the Aqua Shield on there, the same thing that they put under the tiles, so that if you do get a leak, it's fine, it's no big deal. And then we're gonna paint it with exterior paint too.
So that's what it is. It is paint, but it's like special paint. It just took a lot of words to say that.
Yeah.
All right, I paid $3 for this clock. It's got a metal frame. It says Paris. I'm not going to paint it. I bought it because I'm kind of obsessed with this part, the little hanger finial situation. I'm going to sell it for $19.95. It does have a hook, so you can hang it on the wall, but you can also... No, you got to hang it on the wall. It doesn't sit up. It has these, so that way it sits away from the wall a little bit because it's got the mechanism on the back. It's cute. All things Paracella. All right, we gotta keep going.
Hustle.
Bird, bell, 75 cents.
Oh, that's
I don't
cool.
expect that to last long. If you put a bird on it, it will sell.
We bought it for 75 cents. You can't have it for 75
No, I didn't sell
cents.
for $9.95. Now, is that cut or pressed?
That is pressed.
Pressed.
There's
okay.
a seam.
All right, this little bowl is French Saxon China, Union made USA, 22 karat gold. What? I paid $1 for it. Let me do a little. It's got a few flea bites, but no chips. So flea bites are like little teeny nicks. Chips are like noticeable. So flea bites when you're collecting things are totally acceptable in the antique vintage world, but chips, not so much. So I paid $1, and I believe I listed this one for $9.95. And I don't normally buy a lot of old dishes, but when spring and Valentine's Day comes around, these usually sell really, really well. I don't know why. Okay, $9.95 for that one. Okay, Santa's coming over this way.
It's like weapon grade Santa.
Santa was free from Sue. She probably cut it out because Santa actually, Sue cuts out all of her stuff.
Yeah, she's good word
This
working.
paper situation is not better. Oh, $9.95 for this Santa.
Oh dear.
All right.
Tell Christy I'm trying to put stuff where she can find it, but I can't guarantee it.
Susan, the gift certificate deal actually still is going. We decided to go until Christmas. We extend. Caitlin and I made an executive decision. We didn't tell Zeb, but
I was standing there.
Zeb was standing there. All right, so here's another dish. This is Royal Kent bone china made in Staffordshire, England. So it's formal because it's from Staffordshire. And looks no chips, $1. And I'm gonna sell for $12.95. I love the little handles. It's like a little mini platter.
Guys, have we mentioned that Jamie got this all from one store?
Yeah. I got it all in one cart too, but it took 2 carts to get it out of the store. I'm really good at packing it high.
This is a yarn pumpkin, but man, it is really cool.
So
I know it's not fall anymore,
these
but
plates. Oh, the yarn pumpkin. How much did I pay for $1?
it was $1.
$1.
Couldn't even
And
buy the yarn for $10.
I don't really care if somebody wants to buy it now. I will totally save that because it's cute. I don't always buy off season unless it's awesome.
That is awesome.
And I don't remember how much I'm going to sell it for either. It would be better if we had a color printer. Everything looks the same in black and white. 12. Oh, sorry. What
I
the
mean,
heck?
we could try.
You know what, Zeb? Can I put you in charge of finding prices?
Yeah, you show them stuff and
I
I'll
feel
look
like
at
you would
prices.
be better. Okay, tell me how much the pumpkin is. All right, so the floral plate is this one. It's enamel. It's $12.95. I love enamel plates. I paid $1.50 for this one. This plate is $6.95, and it has a rowboat on it. I don't really know where one would buy one of these. And then these are just red and white enamel and $5.95 each, and I paid $1.50. I'm pretty sure these are vintage. This one is vintage. This one is all on 1994, so not so much vintage.
I'm gonna have to say it. I don't think that the pumpkin got on your printout.
Oh, it didn't, but it is $14.95. Caitlin, I don't think this is in the Saturday Thrift Haul collection. Can you make sure this is tagged correctly in the Thrift Haul? Because it didn't print on my list.
Okay, we got these 2 big jars. They've got a can you see the greenish? You can see the green tint on them.
Cheryl says, since when did Jamie start looking at papers for prices? I thought it would help me keep organized. Thanks, Caitlin. The pumpkin is live.
All
You
right.
gotta run if you want the sweater pumpkin. I actually think somebody
It's not a sweater. It's like rope more.
rope. I feel like somebody might have made this.
Well,
Like if they did a good job.
they did a really good job.
Like it's very neat.
Like that's next level crafting right there.
Thanks, Caitlin, for putting that on there.
Okay, so these jars, these with the hermetic lids, were $2 each. They did not discriminate against the short guy. He was also worth $2.
You know, it's weird because sometimes They like will price things according to their size, and sometimes everything's all the same.
Someone
size.
had $2 queued up in the price gun, and they're like,
Your $2 and your $2. You were supposed to look up prices for me.
I thought that you missed it. It was right there.
Where?
I'm really good at I Spy.
Yeah, but there's no price. The price
Oh,
is
it's
on the next page. But these aren't in order. But they're not in order. Oh, Caitlin, did you drop the price?
Just like Caitlin do it, she'll find it.
Caitlin
She can search the name and tag it before we shuffle through those papers.
All right, Caitlin's working on dropping the price.
I saw the picture and the price was cut off, and who knows what page that's on.
I don't know where it is. I'm thinking it was like $19.95.
That's what you get for printing.
If I had to guess. Oh, no, that's just a picture. I don't know. I give up. All right. Wouldn't it be easy to screenshot your own website? I did. Still not working. Here's the chicken set. So $2 and $2, and I'm selling for $14.95. They're ceramic. And they're old looking, like crazed-ish Chippy, and this one has
that one has his
feet.
legs, so I'm wondering.
I think this one maybe
had
legs,
legs,
but now this one's sitting on its eggs.
So now this is the rooster and this is the hen. It's official.
Oh, 1995 was correct for this.
Although this may have been the rooster based off of the tail, and this may have been the hen. Although this one has a larger comb. I don't know what's going on with these. I don't.
That's the hen. She's sitting on the eggs. You can pick what they're doing for $14.95 in your own kitchen. And Caitlin, I did try to print them from the back end, but they didn't have the prices, and I was in a hurry, so I just.
They got really good crazing on them.
Vintage B says those are from Creative Co-op. I love Creative Co-op. I have a whole cart full of lots of stuff from Creative Co-op, but Christy says I still have to sell the stuff I have before I get new stuff. Great ideas, but toss the paper. Well, they worked a little bit. I'm not ready to go yet. So, Christy said that looked like something from a movie, and I can't remember what movie it was.
It's like a sign.
Yeah, it's for a sign. It was $2. It doesn't come with a sign. You have to put your own sign, but $16.95. But wouldn't it be cute to like, if you have a booth somewhere, you could cut out something and put your logo on it and put this in your booth. That's what I was thinking. So $16.95. It's made of metal in really great shape. Caitlin says one day it'll work, but then it would be less entertaining.
So these are candle holders. We got a couple little angels over here, ready to hold your candles.
Carefully go through my papers. Oh, look,
They're gonna fly because I think they're floating, and they're gonna kiss.
Oh, well, Valentine's Day is coming, which is why I got them. Cherubs and angels, perfect for Valentine's displays. I paid 75 cents each, and I'm gonna sell them for $12.95 for the pair. I prefer gold cherubs around Valentine's.
Nothing says romantic like, let me put a candle in the basket-looking thing on the back of these angels.
You don't know
and
romance.
Light them up.
You don't know. I'm not.
They are cool.
All right, you know how I said that I like to match stuff? I found this, and it's nice, heavy, thick glass. It's not like those cheap cloches that break in 2 seconds. I found this in the glass section for $1. I found this out in the yard for $1, but I picked this up first because I don't care if I find a base or not. If I ever find a dome, I buy it because eventually I find a base. But look what happened. It's like they were made for each other. Remember I said I did it with apothecary glasses? I also do it with those.
Oh, super chat from Jane Tipton.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I'm still going through the papers. I'm not. Oh, $16.95 for that, and it's already sold. I'm not ready to give up the papers.
I almost can't take stuff over here fast enough.
I feel like a newscaster, you know, like back in the day. Okay, here's another Franken design. So this cloche is kind of purple, right? And then I found this. So this was $1.50. And then I found this little like crown. Look.
Is that what that's for?
Can I put my messy bun in it?
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Oh. There we go. I found this crown.
I'm a pretty peacock.
Well, you're wearing pearls earlier. Now I can't get it. It's stuck in my hair. Stuck.
Oh, that's really stuck.
Okay.
Hold on.
It was 75 cents, and this was $1. And I'm going to sell the 3. I thought it was like $19.95. I'm just not going to move because I want to rip my hair out.
Okay.
$18.95.
Your bun is...
My bun's it's askew now. But
so these all go together,
I think
right?
all my DNA's been removed. So $18.95, and I paid... Let me see, what did I pay for the bottom?
Bottom
$2.50
piece
plus 75 cents. I paid $3.25.
for the whole thing.
And it was sell for $18.95.
And now it's glorious.
Can Zeb wear it? Yes, Zeb would love to wear that.
Wear what? The
And-
crown?
Yes.
You know I can.
Caitlin, is that close sold yet? Because that one's really, really cute. Who
You
wore
tip
it
it to
best?
the side.
My poor hair.
Jami definitely wore it best.
Denise says I couldn't get in the car with this bun. I can, and when I get in the expedition, sometimes I have to push the button and go down. It depends on how high my bun is.
Yeah, it won't get stuck in my hair.
You just, you know, you always act like you don't care that you don't have hair, but hair's
The
cool.
only detriment to not having hair is that when I scratch my head or like lightly bang it, it like scratches pretty good instead of just like banging it.
So these are gonna get painted. They look like spools to me, but they're not. They were, this one was $4. This one was $5.
Oh,
so size does
There
matter.
was some
apparently.
discrimination on the size on this one.
$39.95 for the pair, and I'm gonna paint them. All right, we gotta move on.
Put
do
them
you
over
think
there.
they're made of?
Those, I want to say wood, but these are resin. They're resin.
All right, so I do not pass up cake dishes, especially ones this pretty. So
Oh,
this
look
one,
at that one. Is that cut? Let me look at it.
that's pressed.
Yeah, that's
There's
pressed.
little dots on the top,
Oh man, look at that.
and I paid $2 for the entire thing, and I'm going to sell it for $22.95 if I remember correctly.
Yes, Heidi. Yes, that.
What are you talking to Heidi about?
People are gonna have to watch the live chat to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they should always watch the live chat because it's more interesting. $22.95. Gene, I called it a Frankencloche, but Jami made it, so it's hers. Cards and Millie says that's mesmerizing. All right, so $22.95. Never pass up a good cake dome. All right, I always buy metal ceiling tiles every time I get them, but these are better because they actually have wood on the back with hangers, and they're bigger than normal. I paid $3 each, and I'm gonna sell them for $14.95. They originally came from Hobby Lobby, but nobody's dying over this paint finish, so they're gonna get painted and be a lot better. Ceiling tiles painted with wax always sell. Okay.
You're gonna have to watch where you're walking over here.
Ceiling tiles are already sold, so we are good to paint those. All right, next, Yumiko. Did you say these were sold, Yumiko? I said I was gonna stop buying Christmas, but I can't pass up ornaments. I don't want to take these out because I'm afraid of breaking them. But these are glass and they are iridescent. And the thing that I think is cool, maybe I will open it because I want to show you. Originally they were 8 something from Glen Hills, wherever that is. And the brand is, can you scratch that off? Can you read it through there?
Almost.
Okay, this is why I'm obsessed with these. They don't have like the dumb little metal tops. They're blown glass is what it looks like to me. Aren't they pretty? Anyways.
This is Ribbon Narrow brand.
Ribbon Narrow, whatever that is. I'm gonna leave them like this because Christy's gonna like box them and bubble wrap them and treat them like the babies that they are.
And then we have this. This is, I want to say porcelain.
And I'm pretty sure what I sold them for $12.95, if I remember correctly. Oh, $18.95 and they're already sold. That's from Williams-Sonoma? I should have charged more money for that.
So this is like a porcelain serving tray.
That was left on the back porch, and it's $14.95, but it's from Williams-Sonoma.
Wow.
Yeah, it's high-end.
Look at the fun flowers on this.
So, kind of obsessed with that. I don't know if anybody's bought it yet. Here's the thing. I saw that and I was like, okay, vintage pot, no big deal, right? But then I noticed, what do you notice about that? What do you notice? What do you think got my eye?
The handle?
The handle. It's like hardwood carved handle. I was like, what pot has hardwood?
It's plastic.
So, what?
It's molded plastic. Look at the ridge.
That's wood.
Nope. See the
Oh,
ridge?
it is molded plastic. Well, anyways, it doesn't matter.
It looks like wood.
So the description is wrong, but I looked it up. It's show pans from Japan, and these dang things are collectible. They sell for anywhere from $30 to $40 on eBay and Etsy without the lid, just like this, with the cute little flowers on them, and I'm selling for $22.95. I was duped. But anyways, it's cool and they're collectible. Who knew? I've never bought a pot before, but that one caught my eye.
I'm gonna assume that this is for, I don't know.
It's sold. It's for ornaments.
Oh, ornament. It's
But-
a Christmas tree with ornaments.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but guess
I'm
what
with
ornaments
it
are
now.
going to put on it? Go get the ones over there. It's already sold, but I thought I'd show them.
Oh,
I
the ones
saw
we
this
made?
and I was like, I'm going to sell this and I'm going to get rid of the ornaments that we made that I don't know what to do with.
But these don't have hooks on them.
We have hooks. The
Oh.
little you know, the ones we use for our cars.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this is made of, what is this made of, Zeb? Is it wrought iron?
Yeah, it's wrought iron.
$2 is how much I paid for this Christmas tree, and I'm selling it for $29.95, and it has a place for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ornaments. And we made ornaments for Waste Not Wednesday the other day and used our JRB stencils, and that's what we're gonna hang from this. I thought it would be perfect if somebody didn't have the space for a tree or in a care home. Yumiko's, I know Yumiko needs one of these, so I'm gonna find one. Thank you. Caitlin updated the wooden handle on the listing. Both Ivy and I were duped. Zeb's looking for, you don't need to show them the hooks. I know they're there.
I thought we were going to show them what they look like right now.
No, I was just going to show them the ornaments.
Oh. Okay.
We got it roll
I
here.
found the hooks. I thought it was going to be part of the project tonight.
No, we don't got time for that. It's
There's
already,
still more stuff under the
it's
table.
already 9:30. We haven't painted yet. It's going to be a long live. Okay.
It's all right.
So anyways, envision these hanging on. We use these, they're called screw eye hooks, and they're perfect for little mini ornaments. But yeah, so somebody bought this, and they're gonna get it for $29.95.
Yes.
And I get those ornaments out of the studio that I didn't know what I was gonna do with.
You
So,
gonna send it with them?
Yeah, well, I'll put the little hook eyes,
Oh, we gotta put the hooks in.
and we just need to clear wax them.
Okay.
Oh, Big Kahuna got it. Yay,
Nice.
that's exciting. Okay,
Colander.
colander. But guys,
The good one. It's like aluminum.
it's so cute.
I mean, not aluminum. No, I think it's aluminum.
$6.95 for that colander, and I got it for from Sue. And I got this for $1.50, and Ivy and I couldn't tell if it was a butter dish or a soap dish, but I'm going with soap because it has the holes in the bottom. And I'm selling this for its stoneware for some amount of money. Oh, $10.95 for that one.
Oh, these are.
Les
neat.
says I need a supplier. All right.
Okay, so this was $1.
Yes, and that came from Sue, and I know it's on the last page. And I'm gonna sell for
They're putting
$12.95.
a scarf on their teddy bear.
Isn't that cute? All right, I'm gonna
Look
put
at
that
the detail
aside.
on that.
I think the detail is gonna pop once it gets painted.
So these are fun little candle pedestals.
Situations. They came from the back porch. I don't really know. You know what the best thing about that back porch is?
Stuff just shows up.
Yes, stuff shows up. And this week, Beth came and she bought stuff off my back porch. So $9.95 for this one, and we're gonna paint it cute. Or actually, not gonna paint it. $9.95 not painted. And then
These ones are getting painted.
nope, they're not getting painted either.
I feel like they're a good color. They're good. They're like a nice neutral.
I think they need a paint job, but I can't paint everything. Sometimes I like to let people do their own situation. $16.95 for those ones. Oh, these will be painted.
Those will be painted.
Sorry.
Okay, this is a really great candlestick. I like it. It looks like someone did a faux finish on the wood, but it is wood, and it's got a decent paint job on it.
Yep, and I'm not painting it because I like the finish. And how much did we pay for that one?
No price on the bottom that I
Oh,
saw.
I think it was like $2 or $3, and I'm selling for $14.95. It is a good size, and I love the metal on the top.
Yeah.
All right, moving along.
Okay, I'm out of stuff over here.
No. Okay, we have 2 more colanders, $10.95 each. These came from Sue. This is the colander of the day. Look how cute that is. And then this is like the big Mama Jamma, and it has cherries on it. And I love a colander with big handles. These ones, like, you can't really hold that, but this
The flowers on there are cool.
you can hold. Yeah, this one's cutesy.
It's missing a handle.
Is it missing a handle?
Yep.
Oh, well, it's cute. All right, we're gonna paint that. It'll be $39.95 painted and waxed. How much did I sell it for? All right, how much did I
So
pay
this
for
was
it?
$6.
$6. And these sell awesome, and they look amazing painted and waxed.
Kai, the next farmhouse update we're hoping is Monday. We have a video edited, and we've kind of been waiting for that to go live. It was a brand deal with LK for the drinking fountain. And so we're waiting on them to approve the video and see if I need to make any changes to it. And then we'll have more videos after
Taking a few more days.
It's edited and
going
like
out.
ready to go. So, you know, it's waiting in the wings.
75 cents for each of these jars, selling the pair for $11.95. This one's blue, this one's green. I've not
like the
seen them
green
with
on there.
Yeah, I've not seen them with the colored clasps before.
I'm gonna put some stuff up here from the bottom.
Stuff from the bottom.
Yep.
All right, we're almost there. And then I have a funny story to tell. All right, basket. I don't always buy baskets, but I do always buy them if they hang because they look really cute with flowers in them and they sell really well. This one is $16.95 and I paid probably like $2. Doesn't have a price on it.
This is cast iron.
That is not on the website because Christy would beat me. I bought them because I think they'd be really cute for plant stands this spring. There's two of them.
Yep, one is shorter.
One was $10, one was $8, but here's the thing. Zeb, can you lift up this?
I'll show you
nightstand?
that so you can
Well,
tell
that was
me.
a bundle deal. So I bought these two cast iron plant stands for $10 and $8. And I also bought something completely unrelated, but it was right next to it in what they call the yard. And it was $8, and the guy said, well, I'll give them all to you for $20. So bundle deal, of course I'm gonna take it, but he only wrote one sold tag. So I bought all my stuff and I came back and this nightstand was missing. And this nightstand was like the bomb diggity. Like that was the thing I was most excited about. And he's like, well, somebody must have grabbed it. And I'm like, well, if they grabbed it, I know they didn't leave the store because I would have seen them walking out as I was checking out.
So it needs a little bit of glue around up here up top.
Yeah, we're gonna glue that. So I said, well, I'm gonna walk around and see if I can find my nightstand because this nightstand is cool.
It's a nightstand made to look like an old trunk.
Yeah, the plant stands are not, we're not shipping those. That's why they're not on the website. But they're part of the story, so I included them. And it has a drawer and it has this little cupboard part that opens. I'm just gonna glue that back down.
Some
So I
feet.
find the lady who has the nightstand in her cart and I was like, so I already bought that? And she's like, so it didn't have a sold tag. I'm like, but I already paid for it. And she's looking at me and she's getting kind of huffy and she's like, but I really wanted it. And I was like, so in my mind I'm thinking, well, I really wanted it because I paid for it. And she was being kind of snotty. And I was trying to figure out like, well, how am I going to get a refund? Because what are they going to refund me? Because they gave me a bundle deal. I don't know what each thing is worth. I don't even know how you get a refund at DI. So I was like, listen, I already paid for it. I tried to be nice. And finally she relinquished it and I carried it and I walked out with it and the guy's like, you got it. And then I got in the car and I was like, I called Zeb and I told him the story. And it was really awkward. I was like sweating the whole time because it was just a really weird situation. And Zeb's like, why didn't you just give it to her? And I'm like, I should have just said Merry Christmas. I just didn't want to deal with the return. So next time,
Next time there's an altercation
again,
at the thrift store,
I'm
she's
just
gonna
gonna
give it to
just
you.
be like, hey, I already paid for it. You can have it. Anyways, that's the story. All right, these are hand carved mango wood.
They're really cool and
are-
they're big.
Awesome. I didn't even know they were wood. I just threw them in the cart because they were cool. So I'm not painting them because I like the way that they look. They would also be cute painted. And I paid $5 each, and I'm gonna sell them for $69.95 in the set.
They're big. Look
Which-
at how they're like a full 18, maybe more.
Yeah, I feel like for the set of 3, that's a really good deal because it's just over $20 a candlestick. And I think that these would sell for quite a bit more. So, and Janine says those are cool weapons. So they do, I think they unscrew
They
on
unscrew,
the
the
bottom.
base is screwed into them because they're hand carved, so they, oh my goodness.
And
the
yeah.
thread on here is wood.
That's cool. Yeah, these are made in India. This product made of mango wood, designed and handcrafted by Indian craftsmen to meet your utility, giftware, and decorative purposes, suitable for all occasions. So, those are awesome. Sandy says it would have been different if she had been nicer about it. I think so. I don't know. I'd like to think so, but all I could think was I'm sweating. I don't know what to do. How am I
The first
gonna
thing I
handle this?
asked her, I was like, oops. The first thing I asked her when she called me and told me about it, I'm like, have you had breakfast yet?
I hadn't eaten. So my brain wasn't working. I just wanted to get my nightstand. Anyways, so that nightstand is $79.95. We will fix it with glue. That does not include shipping. So there you go. And I smiled when I was talking to her, so you can say anything and smile.
Okay, I think that's
All right.
everything
Nope.
from down below.
There's a cast iron towel rack.
Okay.
It was $2, and I'm selling it for an undisclosed price. Is there anything else down there? Oh, $19.95. And it's got anchors that go in the back. Ivy didn't know what it was. She said cast iron decorative thing, but it's for a
So
guest towel.
I would get new anchors if you can. Someone ripped this out of the
It is
drywall.
not vintage. It is heavy because it's cast iron.
I'm actually gonna just take these out now.
Okay.
They just got drywall screws and anchors there.
Well, maybe the people need the drywall screws. Leave those.
Okay, all right.
You don't know.
So we do have one. I have
Also
a little.
works for toilet paper, Kai says.
I have a little. Yeah.
If you want to have a very fancy toilet paper holder, also an option.
I have a completely unrelated thing, but I want to tell a little story because
Let's talk and paint.
you all have teeth, and I just had a bunch of work done on my teeth, and I have a cousin that is a dental hygienist. I think that's what she does.
Yes,
She went to school for that, but she's been doing it so long she may have like advanced and does something different now. Anyway, I have to floss my teeth so that because I got them all capped up top. See, nice new fun smile.
A lot of money.
It was a lot of money, a lot of investment over the last 2 years. I had braces, and it was a thing. Anyway, I hate flossing. Like we could even say I omega loathe it. And I have to floss. And she posted on her Instagram that she had this burst water flosser, and I told her I would talk about it because it works so good. I love it so much, and I'm gonna put her link down in there because if you hate flossing because you all have teeth, you can get one of these too. And I'm not going to demonstrate it because it makes a little bit of a mess. They actually recommend using it in the shower, waterproof. Anyway, it's going to save me and my flossing situation because I hate it. I hate flossing. I have big old sausage fingers, getting up in there with floss is it's not a thing that I love.
Watch out for the sausage fingers.
Anyway, so I told her I would put her link in there, and she actually was nice and gave this to me, so I'm giving her a shout back. Lydia, thank you.
She also gave me a toothbrush. I haven't used it yet. I'm saving it for the new house.
It's really cool looking. Anyway, it's a burst water flosser, and it's working great. It's changing my life. So I will put her
Thank you,
links in there
Lydia.
if you want to find them.
And she's really cute, and she has two of the cutest little boys.
Yes, she does.
Rocco and Jackson. And Jackson and Jack are like best buddies.
They're only a few months apart, aren't they?
Yep.
What am I painting? Am I painting these skeleton
Yep.
key? All right, we just went right into painting. Usually I go pick the colors. Jami got them today. I'm painting these tins and skeleton key.
You were talking about water flossing, so I was like, oh.
I know, it was really off topic, nothing to do, but I wanted to, she helped me out, so I wanted to help her out.
So the paint that we use, you can get at jamirayvintage.com. That is our DIY website with all of our DIY products. We carry DIY paint, milk paint, brushes, stencils, and then the decor we sell at JRV Home. This is like my original French round. That's why it has a plastic handle. This thing is old. They got paint fast. We do have a special going on. If you buy a $100 gift card, you get a $20 gift card emailed to you for either website. And it works on everything but DIY paint because you can't mark down DIY paint.
I feel like we're like in super speed mode. Like usually I'm over here, I'm
I
like,
am. I'm gonna show you how fast you can paint a Santa in Farm Fresh.
But today we're going fast.
Back in the day when we would get ready for markets, I would literally paint like 100 things in 2 days. Sometimes I sprayed, but before I started spraying, I just used a brush. It doesn't take that long.
No, well, and this DIY paint is so thick and it's so pigmented. It has such great coverage.
Well, that's a little shiny, so you might need 2 coats, but this was
You asked Tom
porous.
Fisher about the coverage. He just started using the DIY paint a few weeks back, maybe a month or two. And he's painting so many things as like 1 coat coverage and he's done because he's spraying. When you spray, you can usually get 1 coat.
There.
Is Lydia on there?
Lydia is on there.
Hey, what's up, Lydia?
I can't see where she went. Oh, thanks for the shout out. Best recommendation is the brush floss and use the water flosser. I still see food coming out after I brushed and flossed.
She always scolds me about my flossing situation every time she sees me. I had to stop letting her clean our teeth because you know I can't be getting a lecture every time.
I asked Zeb if I could borrow his water pick. He said no.
That's not for sharing. You gotta get your own.
I'm lucky if I have time to brush my teeth these days. The farmhouse is all encompassing. I got almost all the shiplap.
We ran out of shiplap today again. But I think we've found enough in a couple of stores that we can finish.
Yep. I already have some purchased. It's like the Hunger Games of shiplap. You have to buy it online and then you have a week to pick it up. So when I start to get low, I buy a little bit so that way they have it pulled and ready for me because usually it takes them a little bit to pull together.
All right.
And then I pick it up.
So this is one quick coat. I'm not going to overwork it. There's a couple little streaky spots. It's going to need a second coat. But I mean, unless I show you close, can you even tell?
All right. This one's going to be interesting because this has a lot of like.
So $3 tin just turned what? What is
$14.95.
$14.95 tin.
Regularly $16.95 from the Hobby Lobby, but not a cute color.
And we'll wet distress this
I'm gonna have to
back
get an
because that's
artist
going to
brush.
really make all of that detail just bam.
Well, and white wax is good too. Sometimes I have to use an artist brush. Look, I can't get down in there.
So my sister called me today.
Zeb's using, ever since I put that crown on my head, my hair's flopping.
Your hair is all over the place because it pulled it.
I cannot handle it. Zeb was using skeleton key.
Skeleton key is the color I've got. My sister called me today. She does like a lot of fun art. She's getting into oil paints and watercolors, but her real skill is with colored pencils. She does amazing work, really finely
Zeb does
detailed.
good work with colored pencils too.
But she's like, I don't know what to sell my art for. Someone's wanting, I think our aunt was wanting to buy some art for her kids for Christmas that she had done. And she's like, but I really love this picture. And I got this nice frame. I'm like, what do you mean you got a nice frame? Frames are $1 down at the thrift store. You paint them, you're a painter. And she was like telling me all these things. I'm like, Kate, thrift your frames. It'll save you tons and tons of money.
Some people don't go to thrift stores. I mean, I don't know who those people are, but.
The thrift store is perfect for her. It's right up her alley. She's very frugal.
This is true. That did surprise me. But she's frugal in like weird ways. Like she's frugal about some things and then other things.
She grows this whole huge garden in cans and...
If you grow a huge garden in Tucson, you ain't saving money. You know what that water bill's gotta be like? Tucson
Just gotta
water
put it
is
under
not-
the shade of a citrus tree and you'll be all right.
Oh my goodness. You grow gardens in Tucson because you love gardening.
But yeah, she's an amazing artist and she's trying to start, she's thinking about starting to sell. So I was
Oh, this is cute.
dropping some
How cute they
knowledge
are.
on her. I'm like, you're gonna have to start selling low because you know no one knows who you are yet. But once you get out there a little bit, then you can raise your prices. So
Well, Zeb told her to make prints
I'm like,
of
make
it.
prints. Yeah, she was like struggling, like trying because she really loves this picture of a saguaro cactus she did, and she's like, I don't think I can part with it. I'm like, man, go get them to do a high resolution scan of that thing and blow it up and put a whole mural of them on your wall if you want. Sell that thing.
Do we use DIY paint for picture frames? We absolutely do.
It's yes. It's
This is
super
really
good.
shiny, so it's gonna need a few coats. These are so cool. I think that they look like old spools. Make sure you take the price tag off. It's always a bummer when you forget and you paint it and then you gotta square. And you gotta sand it because you got ridges.
Are you gonna do a second color on Santa or Father Christmas?
He's gonna get white
He has to be
wax.
Father Christmas. He's way too skinny to be Santa.
Father Christmas is on a diet?
He's usually more chiseled and rugged.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. He's Keto Santa?
Yep.
There's Keto Santa.
If you don't,
and
I'm
there's-
gonna show you the Santa here in just a
And then there's
second.
full carb
And
Santa.
then everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah.
Alright, I'm just fixing I kind of slopped the paint on here, so I'm fixing that.
Skeleton
situation.
key is one of my favorite colors. I love blue, I love gray, and it's like a smoky combination of both.
Farm Fresh is what the apothecary of the fall and winter. It's a little bit deeper.
Jean or Christy, if you're shipping these out, I have not removed all the tags off the back, so.
Oh, Christy gets them off.
Christy's a good tag
I mean,
hunter.
I don't know. People know what we pay for things.
I mean, we tell them right in here on the
One
video.
time a tag stuck on something that wasn't even correct, and somebody's like, I thought this was vintage. There's a $1 tag on it. I'm like, well, yeah, it came from the thrift store. You can't buy it full price. That would be new.
So the nice thing about this paint is it kind of looks shiny because it's wet, right? It's gonna get so nice and dull and flat, and it's
matte
and looks
and
really,
delicious.
really good on stuff like this. This is
All
a
right, I'm gonna
perfect
finish
combination
painting
with
this.
wax. We usually don't seal our own decor, but when we sell it and ship it out to you, it gets sealed with wax typically.
Jacqueline, you can totally use this paint on kitchen cabinets. We have a video. Search on YouTube, Jami Ray Vintage Kitchen Cabinets. We have them on the house that we live in now, and we painted our new farmhouse cabinets with them.
Yeah, it holds up so good. I mean, it's surviving our 5 kids, and Jamie's parents are with us, and her mom is a scrubber.
Yeah, they have a little bit of signs of wear, but like no paint has peeled off, which is usually, you know, like occasionally get some wear where the kids grab it all the time and don't pay attention, but it's not going to be like peeling off like latex paint. All right, I'm almost done with this candlestick. What are you doing with those? You're like
I was
carrying
gonna
them around.
put them over here and like lead them to dry, and I'm like, oh yeah, we usually show stuff at the end.
Well, all
I
right.
mean, we're pretty much there, right?
Yeah, I think I painted everything that said it needed to get painted.
I gotta show the Father Christmas so I can sell my rugged chiseled look.
Keto Santa?
Keto Santa. Right? That's not Santa, that's Father Christmas.
This is not our regular heat gun. This is our shrink wrap heat gun.
It's got like a turbo mode.
Yeah. I just wanted to, can you grab the white wax?
Yeah.
I was just going to show them real quick. What that looks like. If you're still watching, you should at least see us finish one piece. If you've watched us for years, then you've seen this look about 50,000 times. The white wax is right there on that plant stand.
Or in my hand.
Or in your hand. I have about 40 tubs of it. Would you grab me a damp paper towel?
Yeah, but.
What? But.
I gotta clean up this.
Did you make a mess?
No, you've got blue on your white wax brush.
Oh, it's because I was using Jean was using Shipwrecked. All right. So now you can see it dries a lot lighter. So this is what it looks like when the paint is dry.
Here, show them the difference.
I thought it was going to need 2 coats, but it's not going to.
So wet and dry. You can see how flat that is. Did you just pour that on the ground?
It'll dry by Monday.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm just wet distressing this. I didn't pour it, I squozed it. You don't want your rag dripping wet. Because this paint is water soluble, it distresses like magic. If you were to use sandpaper on this, it would take it down to like the shiny part of the metal, and that's not what you want.
Yeah, it takes too much off. Too much too fast.
Too much. If you let the paint dry for a long time, you kind of have to push a little harder. But my pro tip is if the paint's not distressing well, just get it wet, let it sit for a minute, and then swipe at it, and it'll come right off. All right, wet, distressed, done. Do we have something to buff the wax off?
I'll go
I
get
gotta
you a
dry
paper
the
towel.
water off.
Actually, there's
A sock, a clean pair of underwear.
I don't have any of that.
Next week, I'm gonna bring you guys my white elephant gifts that I got. We went to a white elephant party with our friends last night, and every year my challenge is to try to make over and sell whatever I get, or just sell it. And I have been successful in the past. They always laugh at me. I'm like, hey, that's $16.95 all day long.
It's gonna get a little shipwrecked / white wax combo.
Thank you, Caitlin. She dropped the promo. So the promo is $25. I was wrong. So if you spend $100, you get a $25 gift card. If you get a $50, sorry, not if you spend $100. $100 gift card, you get a $25 one, and if you do a $50 gift card, then you get a $10 one. I think that's what it is. Caitlin put it in the live chat, so you saw it there. I'm just making sure there's any questions. Jana says it never gets old. I'm glad because I don't have a lot of.
Well, it looks a
other
little
tricks.
different, and the pieces. I mean, it's not like we're just like doing the same thing every week. Like the pieces are different every week.
Well, we've had a lot of new people join our channel recently, so
Yeah.
maybe they haven't seen it. And it really does.
And we
come
haven't
together
been
that
doing
quick.
full-size furniture a lot lately because we've been working at the farmhouse, but we got lots of videos on it, and
There you go.
the
Boom.
technique is identical to a big piece of furniture. Just replicate this small square on a dresser a bunch of times, and there you go.
All right, there you go. I'm gonna do the same technique with the Farm Fresh and the white wax that we did on that tin. But really, it's that simple. It doesn't have to be brain science. And if you guys are resellers, these colors always do really well. They're nice, especially when you do a lot of white to add some color into your booth. And they kind of, you know, go across all different decor styles. So I'm gonna be over here because these are giant.
Yeah, don't touch them, they're wet.
Be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more.
DIY.
Oh, and Darlene Smile says it's her first time here, so she's never seen skeleton key and white wax.
All right,
before.
Darlene.
So thanks for joining us. Love you guys. Have a great weekend.